You're going to start on Saturday against Noblesville in that first game. Talk a little bit about your preparations and how good do you feel not getting a chance to play yet going into that tournament?
I'm not really sure, but I think we've had enough live pitching to be able to hit the ball where in our spots that we need to. And pitching wise, we work enough as it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep continuing to work because that's what Coach Maddox wants us to do. He wants us to be ready to pitch, throw strikes. That's all he wants us to do. And I think he's done that so far, but that's what I think about that.
You're getting the ball for the first time. I know last year you wanted to pitch maybe a little bit more. What did you do in the off season to get yourself ready for the start of this year?
Well, we started off as conditioning first until we got to January. That's when we got into fielding and hitting and stuff like that. And that's all I did on the off season because I played football and a little bit of basketball.
Yeah. Your mentality then going in, I know the coach said he thinks you've matured a lot from a year ago. Do you kind of feel the same way that you've maybe matured not only as a person but as a player as well?
Yeah, because last year I really didn't do my job sometimes. Sometimes I would slip up, but now I'm just on it all the time. And I think I got my mechanics down, and they're perfect, I think. I mean, I could use some work, but...
Yeah. The last year, how frustrating was it? You guys go 14-14. You finished under 500 in the North Central Conference, and I think going in there were a lot of high expectations. From your estimation, how disappointing was last year?
Man, to get shelled like that in the first game, I was so disappointed in my team. I was like, man, this year, that's why I came back trying to be a leader now. I try to be a leader from that season because I don't want that to happen again. But when I think about our record now, we started off 12-4 and we lost back-to-back games after that, and that disappointed me too. So this year I want us to be solid throughout the whole thing.
What do you think it's going to take? What next step does this team have to take to get to that better level?
Our senior leaders have to be leaders this year because last year we had a little bit of some leaders, but not enough to push us.
Right.
And I think this year's seniors will push this team.
All right, finally, what are you expecting out of yourself on Saturday when you play Noblesville in the first game from your pitching side of things?
That's simple. Strikes. That's all I want. Strikes and ground balls. That's it. And outs. And my defense to play D. But I'm not worried about that because I got a good defense.